Hey guys, Jackie Mumphrey, the real estate maven, and right now I am at a property about to do a relaunch on this property here behind me down here in Fairburn, Georgia, and want to show you guys just a quick tip of part of what I do during the day when I'm listing houses or doing relaunches of houses. We're going to put the signs back up. It is September the 20th and it is quite warm out here. It's about 85 degrees. It hasn't rained in a few days. So this ground is rock hard. So I wanted to show you guys a little bit of the day in the life of a realtor and what we do to get these houses moved, just from the simplest things of putting a sign in the yard. Not the most necessarily exciting thing, but something that's fairly rarely straightforward, but rarely seen online. So I'm going to show you my version of what I do. In front of me I've got my tools and I am going to point them out to you. So here, our tools of the trade is here's some beat up shoes that you don't mind ruining when you're out walking around in people's yards. It's a number of things that you see, and I've kind of got some of my nicer little kicks on that go with my little outfit. So I'm going to change my little shoes. We've got the rubber mallet, we've got gloves, we've got a spike to make a hole in the ground, we've got this water to drink, 2 half-drunk bottles of water to pour down the holes to make it easier for the signs to go into the ground. And as you can probably tell, the grass is pretty dry. It's pretty dry out here. The ground is pretty hard. So we're going to get this sign here in the yard so that we can be up and running again. We got an open house tomorrow, so to make sure we have a sign out. Alright, so finish that. That was kind of a pain in the butt because this ground right here has a ton of rocks like that, big and small, little rocks like that, that had to be dug out in order for me to put the sign up. So next step is to go in, take a look around, and make sure everything is straight for our open house tomorrow. So now we're about to head over and put this lockbox on and do a quick little walkthrough on the property. So alright, I'm in the house and still ran out of town, so it looks like I've got to do a little straightening here for the open house. We've got some things that are not quite ready. So I'm going to take a little look around and see what I need to do to set up so that we can have this open house ready for tomorrow and get this house sold. It is freezing cold in here, so I'm glad to know the AC is working. But we're gonna go ahead and get it together and get this show on the road so that it will be ready to be sold tomorrow, would be the goal. Alright, so you guys saw what I just went through to get this house prepped. It took about an hour with everything. A lot of that time was figuring out where to put stuff so that the homeowner could find it when she came back to town. She's in the process of moving out, and so we're now relaunching, like I mentioned before, and getting this open house done. I didn't realize that there was so much stuff to do, primarily in the master, in the kitchen, the laundry room, and the living room. So we got all that straight now, so all that's nice and clear. So like I said, all together it took me about an hour. This is not what I like to do whatsoever. I am not into cleaning houses or straightening them, but I do my part whenever I can so I can get this house sold. The purpose is to get the daggone house sold, number one. So whatever it takes. And on this short of notice, I did not have my cleaning lady to come by because it is Saturday afternoon, and usually you try to hit her up 2 days before when you need a job. So job done. But anyway, we got it together, and then I'm going to go home and do some marketing on this, and hopefully we'll have a rock awesome open house tomorrow.